All right, bro. You get a bit of a different sight, you know what I'm saying? Because Black Friday football happened earlier, so my team's already played, last week, and I got those videos up if you want to go see them. Um, but yeah, so now I'm gonna go over my Week 13 fantasy breakdown, and this is important because playoffs are approaching. In some of my leagues, in one of my leagues, playoff starts this week, and it was important to win out. And we're gonna go over that. It was important to win out, and I did win out in that league. And now I'm the sixth seed. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to be on the borderline eighth seed. I'm the sixth seed. So we went out and we went up 2 ranks, 2 seeds. That's amazing. But that'll be in a different. Maybe it'll be this one. I can't tell. It's one of the Yahoo leagues. Anyway, so yeah, man, I won. Oh no, it's not. It's the other one. So this is the Shaq League. I won. I'm first in the league. And no one else is gonna touch double digits. So I'm the only one with double digit wins. Like no, I'm 11-2. The next person has only like 7 or 8 wins. I think. Let me go to my league. Yeah, 11-2, 8-5, 5-8. Yeah, and this is like next week is playoffs. So this is the last regular week in this league, and then next week is playoffs. So no one else is gonna reach two like double digit wins besides me. So I'm comfortably in the first seed. I just want to let that know in terms of playoffs and everything. I think I'm gonna be the first. I should remain the first seed, no matter what. So I think I'm gonna kind of prematurely, despite this week, name myself the first seed because no one else is gonna touch the record. There's not enough time to surpass me to surpass my record. So I'm going first seed in this. Now let's go to my matchups. Let's go to it. No, let me go to matchups. All right. So week 13. Here's what happened. Josh Allen. You were projected 24 points. You put up 19. Honestly, man, as long as you put up more than 10 points or that 5 point game you had 2 weeks last week, bro, I'm happy. One pass TD, one rush TD, 123 pass yards. Nothing to say, man. You're my franchise. You're my fantasy quarterback. You're my fantasy franchise quarterback. George Pickens, you and Puka Nakua projected 18 and 20. You put up 16 and 13. You outscored your personnel, and I did get lucky. I will say I did get lucky because if Amon Ra played, um, this might have been a loss, Loki. This might have been a loss this week if Amon Ra played. He was projected 23 points. Let me see what he puts up. Maybe if because he would need to have put up what 21 points. That's all I would have needed to put up. Um, so maybe, and if he didn't, it would have been a lot closer. So Amon Ra did get hurt, unfortunately, that you guys saw in the Thanksgiving game, I think, versus Green Bay. So unfortunately, he got hurt. Speedy recovery to him, but he's out. So anyway, George Pickens and Puka Nakua, my two wide receiver ones. Yeah, you guys. There's nothing. I'm not. I've been saying it. What I'm gonna say now. I'm saying we're heading to playoffs, so it's like what I'm gonna say. These guys got the starting spots. Chase Brown, projected 16. You put up 18. You took forever to get going, man, but you finally got going, and now you're going consistently. Joe Burrow is back as we start, and I started him in my other league, which we'll go over later. Theo Johnson, like I said, bro, you're my tight end. I would like to see more because you did get outscored this week by Harold Fannin. And I'm actually because you're going on a bye this week. I did put Harold Fannin in. But if Harold Fannin continues to outscore you, he will secure the starting spot. Because I don't, what I'm saying, if I need to, I'll bounce around from tight end to tight end week by week if I absolutely have to. Um, I just don't, I don't know, I don't like it's just such a like inconsistent, boom or bust position to me. So, Stephon Diggs, you had a slow game. You're also going on bye this week as well. Um, you were at 16. You put up 5. You had your first slow game finally in a while. I mean, you were doing decent. I didn't mean to do that. But yeah, you're on the rise. 5, 13, 10, 12, 15, 19. 4, 5. You had slow weeks this week and last week. You're going on a bye this week. Hopefully you don't shake it off and come back at Buffalo, which you should because that's your excuse me, I'm talking about that's your rival team, no? That's Josh Allen, that's your beef or whatever that meme that goes around to him like eyeballing Josh Allen. Like um yeah, I don't know. Stefan, shake it off, man, get better. But yeah, you're going on bye, so we're gonna have to replace you next week. Tyler Algier, now I picked you up because I knew you'd get reps, bro. I knew like for a running back too, bro. He gets decent reps, and he even scored a touchdown. One rush TD, 35 receiving yards, 20 rush yards. He was predicted, 6 points, put up 13. As like a deep flex, he's kind of worth it to me. As in terms of someone I think he's gonna get reps because I see on the Falcons it's him and Bijan, so I see him get fair reps. So that's why I picked him up, and he boomed, beat his projection. So Tyler Algier, keep it up, bro, and you can keep that spot. Honestly, if you yeah, keep booming. Honestly, just because it's like a burner week and it's like the week before playoffs, and it doesn't matter because I'm winning. I'm the first seed, obviously. I don't mean to sound cocky. Do that next week, and you can keep that spot. Parker Washington. Now we do got to talk about you. Brian Thomas Jr. is back, and then Jacoby Myers is booming as well, and I have him in other leagues. So Parker Washington, you might have to lose your spot, and you are questionable. You had a hip injury you left the game with, and you only put up 3 points. I need you to go off, at least put up 17 points like you had the previous 2 weeks, and you didn't. So you might lose your starting spot, bruh, just because you're injured, and just because the depth chart, like Brian Thomas and Jacoby Myers, are obviously booming right now. So yeah, man. Daniel Jones, you're projected 20 points, 20.29. You put up 20.14. Keep it up, man. Just put up like 20 points a game for me as my second quarterback, and we're all good. Keep helping Josh Allen out. You put up more points than Josh Allen this week. You know what I'm saying? But keep being a good, like, high scoring quarterback. 2 pass CDs, 200 rush yards, 201 pass yards, 1 rush yards. Keep it up, man. Keep being productive. This is all I really need you to do at this point. So you can win. Cameron Dicker. I was having trouble at the kicker spot, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I forgot who I had, but I dropped someone for you. You've been working out, bro. You met your projection, 8.99. You put up 9. Proud of you, man. Keep it up. Kansas City D. You're projected 10. You put up 3. What happened though? You guys lost to Dallas though. 1 interception, points allowed 20. 2. Yeah. It was a rough day. Like I said, Chris. And if you watch my video, bro, I was kind of getting on Chris Jones' neck, bro, how he needed to do more. So, yeah, man, this is what I'm gonna do for this league. So I plan to go for playoffs. I wonder if it'll show me like week 15. Okay, it won't. I don't know if I'm playing yet. So yeah, in terms of playoffs, this is week 13. We're going to week 14 as the number one. We're going to the playoffs as number 1 seed. And I'm hoping to win it all. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully Josh Allen, George Pickens, Puka Nacua, Chase Brown keep booming. I need these guys to keep booming for me. Going into playoff week. So this one, yeah, I've secured it. First seed easily. So nothing more to say. It's gonna keep dominating. Now this league is gonna get interesting. Now I put up 201 points this week. This is the league that I needed to win out if I wanted to be a higher seed. Voila, we did it. So I went out the last 2 weeks. I moved up to the 6th seed. I'm 7-6 now. Let's get to it. Well, let's get to a few things. Joe Burrow is back. He beat his projections of 22 points. He put up 23. Proud of him. Jason Myers went off as well with 19 points as the kicker. Las Vegas, good job. I'm guessing Max Crosby's the reason. You know what I'm saying? What Las Vegas set? Yeah, 7-3 sacks winner. Yeah, 10 points, bro. That's good for you guys in my opinion. For the Las Vegas defense. So doing that. Xavier Worthy, we had some booms this week. That's what I'm saying. We had some booms. Xavier Worthy boomed. He's projected 13, but he put up 11. But compared to like the last, actually this whole season, bro, he's had an off season. So 11 points, bro. I'll take that. I'll 100% take that. Xavier Worthy, if you keep producing, bro, you can be my wide receiver like 4. Honestly, like be my wide receiver 4. Put up like 11 points. That's all I need you to do. You outscored John Mechie, and I was thinking about picking him up this week, in another league. So yeah, I don't know. Worthy, hopefully you keep booming, bro. Dallas Goddard. Now you didn't eat because AJ Brown with 35 points did. I said that last video. I was like, I think if Dallas Goddard eats, then AJ Brown doesn't, and if AJ Brown eats, Dallas Goddard doesn't. Goddard, you're my tight end. I do need you to start putting up more points, bro. I think this is the 3rd week in a row you put up only 4 points. I will seek other options if I need to. I do have Colby Parkinson on the waiver wire, and it's not like he's like put this crazy tight end, but he was the best that I saw, and he's putting up about like 9 or 10 points a game, and that's fine. I'll take that, bro. Over 4 points. I need the points, bro. I need to win. I need, especially in this league. I'm kind of down, bro. I'm kind of down with talent in terms of talent. Because like look at this, Brees Hall. He's projected 20. He put up 15. That's still good, but he's not meeting what he needs. You know what I'm saying? And granted, I boomed this week. I boomed this week, but I always don't boom, and I'm kind of in the deficit because I'm the 6th seed, bro. So I'm gonna get placed probably against the 3rd seed. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like lowest to highest or whatever. However that works, but I'm gonna be like first round, first pick, and so it's gonna be a tough match or a tough playoff bracket for me. So yeah, and then we have Jameer. So Brees Hall, I guess keep putting up 15 points, bro. Honestly, that's better. I'll take that than what you put up in the past, bro. 1 rush TD, 2 receptions, 68 rush yards. Keep doing it, bro. Keep booming for me. I think you did better than last week. No, or did you do? You did better. Yeah, keep booming. You're on the rise. 8, 13, 15. Keep moving, Brees Hall. Jahmyr Gibbs. Now you're projected 21. You put up 11 points. Now you've been kind of having a tough. No, you put up 55 last game. Never mind. I'll be quiet. Just a slow game for you, Jahmyr Gibbs. 68 rush yards, 3 receptions, 18 reception yards. I know. David Montgomery had a touchdown too. I think it's just a off game for Jahmyr Gibbs. But again, if I want to win the playoffs, I'm gonna need him. 100%. So yeah, Gibbs, hopefully step it up next week. I don't know. I don't know who you guys play. I think you guys play Dallas, but not mistaken. Yeah, you guys play the Cowboys on Thursday. So yeah, Gibbs, keep it up, man. Just I don't know. Keep your head up. Just a weak game. I'm gonna just brush it off. Jacoby Myers. Now we do got to talk about you. Along with Joe Burrow, you're another interesting guy. Because you projected 8, which you did boom last week, but I didn't believe it. So I gave it some time, and then you boomed even more. Well, in other leagues, I didn't believe it, but in this league, I started you because I needed you. And you complimented it well. So shout out my receivers too. So shout out AJ Brown, Rashee Rice, and Jacoby Myers, putting up 20 plus points. 21 plus points if you will. And help me in this 200 point blowout win that I needed. To secure the dub. To go into the playoffs, because this is the league. This is the league where playoffs are, and I'll show you. We'll go into that soon. Just because I can show you because it's actually loaded and everything. So yeah, Jacoby Myers, Rashee Rice, AJ Brown, continue booming, bro. Continue producing for me. I need it. I'm gonna need all the help I can get. If I need you guys to perform for me, I really need you guys, because you guys, not Jacoby Myers in this league, but Rashee Rice. Well, actually no, Jacoby Myers in this league. Yeah, you three have been holding me down. Rashee Rice, you guys all had slow starts, but now you guys are finally being consistent, finally booming each week. So. Rashee Rice was out on suspension. That was his deal. But AJ Brown, Jacoby Myers, you guys are having consistency issues. So thank you, man. Keep it up. Brock Purdy, you projected 18. You put up 19. You're coming off an injury, bro, so I'm not going to hassle you too much. You still put up almost 20 points. So I'm proud of you, man. Keep put up like 19, 20 points a game. We'll be good, bro. If we can do this every week, 200 points, 200 point blowouts, I won't mind. So anyway, without further ado, so you saw I won. Let's get to this playoff. Let's see how I'm playing. So yeah, like I said, it's the 3rd seed. Like I thought, I had to move up Joe Burrow because Brock Purdy is actually going on a bye this week because they start on week 14, so that kind of put me at a disadvantage. And I do have Colby Parkinson on the waiver wire. I'm waiting for the transaction. I need him just in case he produces more than Dallas Goedert. That's why I'm trying to pick him up. Sam Darnold's also questionable, but I don't want to start Dylan Gabriel in this situation, bro. It's playoffs. I do not want to start Sam Darnold. I wish I could start Brock Purdy in round 1, but I can't. I'm already on the underdog, so I'm gonna need these guys to boom for sure. I'm gonna need these guys to go off. Rashee Rice, AJ Brown, Jacoby Myers. I'm gonna need you guys to go off this week, starting Thursday. So, but yeah, this is what playoffs looks like, man. This is. It looks better on the app because, but I don't think I can go to week 15, can I? No, it doesn't show yet. It looks better on the app because it's all like glamorized and stuff. But yeah, this is playoff week 1. Starting this week. So starting today, December 2nd. So yeah, man. Like I said, I got Colby Parkinson on the waiver wire. Hopefully I'll get him. Joe Burrow QB1, and then I did move up Sam Darnold. Was he questionable? Yeah. He said he should. Yeah, good to go, right? All right, I'm gonna need him to go off, man, because he's been having. He's been having all season because he was good, and then he like started throwing picks and interceptions and turnovers, bro. And I was like, fuck. So yeah, man, this is what I'm going with. Besides Dallas Goedert, I might swap him out for Colby Parkinson if I get him. But yeah, man, I'm gonna update. On this league, I'm gonna update you guys with how fantasy playoffs week 1 went. I don't plan to be a one round bounce, so don't even count on that, bro. We're going all the way. Now, all right, in my last league, I did win out too. I'm in the 3rd seed now. Can I go to my league? Yeah, let me go to league. Can I go? Okay, it shows you here. Okay, so right here, look over here. So I am ranked 3rd. Now I do play this guy. I play my friend Cooking Craft Mac and Brees. I play him today this week. And so what's gonna happen is I have a higher. Well, right now I have a higher PF for him, like points for than him. So if I beat him, I go to 9-5. He drops to 9-5, and hopefully I'll have the higher PF scored, and I'll take the 2nd seed. And I will obtain the bye. Now let me go back so I can go to this matchup so I can show you guys. All right. Now I did start Lamar Jackson's. He's no longer a viable option this year in fantasy for me. Just with playoffs around the corner. This league playoffs start not this week but next week. But again, this week has major implications for me whether I get the second seed or if I don't. So but before we get to that, Dak Prescott, let's go. You projected 19 points. You put up 20. You beat your projections. I need you to step up, man, because Lamar Jackson isn't. And yeah, and you were fine with his replacement when he was injured. So I kind of because I think I had you like on a 3-week stint because Lamar was out. But you're performing better now. You're performing well. So just keep it up. You're my QB1. You know, heading into this week and heading into the playoffs. I have no other options. So Bijan Robinson. You're projected 18. You put up 27. Keep it up, man. You're my running back 1. I drafted you for a reason. Nothing else to say. That's what I'm saying. It's playoff. It's damn near playoff time, bro. You know what it is. You know who you are. You got the starting spot. Rico Dowdle. Now you've been kind of falling off, bro. You're projected 13. You put up 8. Now David Montgomery did boom. He had 11 points. If David Montgomery can keep up with the momentum, and actually Rico Dowdle's going on bye this week, so I moved up David Montgomery for week 14. Now, if Dave Montgomery can keep up the momentum and keep this hot streak, I might have to bench Rico Dowdle because Rico Dowdle's he hasn't been doing much as of late. Like what he put up, yeah, 8, 9. He did put up 12 against Atlanta, but 9, 8, bro. I need more than that. Especially if I'm gonna win, second seed. First seed's out of reach just because of wins and stuff like that in time, but second seed is not. All right, Lab McConkey. You're projected 10. You put up 11. 12. They might as well just gave me 12, bro. 12.0. Honestly. I don't know, man. You're supposed to be my wide receiver 1, but you're kind of questionable sometimes, bro. I guess it's pending Justin Herbert. I know for week 14 Justin Herbert is like questionable. If so, I will have to look on the waiver wire for other receivers, but I know I'm moving up Jacoby Myers. But he'll be taking Michael Wilson's spot, who was just like a temporary fix, you know what I'm saying? He put up 9 points, or he was projected 9. He put up 5. He was only like a temporary, like while he was hot type player. So I think I'm gonna move up Jacoby Myers. I think I did to the wide receiver spot there. Lab McConkey, I don't know. I might. You're probably gonna stay in, bro. If Herbert isn't healthy, then I'll probably swap you out for someone. Maybe Worthy, bro. Maybe Worthy. Who knows? But if Herbert is healthy, I'm keeping you in, McConkey. All right, tight ends, Jake Ferguson and Tyler Warren. So Jake Ferguson, you were projected 8.4. You put up 6.1. You've been kind of in the drought recently, no? Yeah, 9. Well, you put up 9, almost 10 points, 9. But even 5, 9, 8. You haven't hit double digits since week 7. I'd like to see. It's been almost like 2 months since you hit double digits in fantasy, bro. I'd like to see that change, Jake Ferguson. Now I'm gonna probably keep you in for this week, but if you keep performing poorly, I might have to evaluate my bench and see who deserves to start and who doesn't. You know what I'm saying? Or who deserves to get moved up, who deserves to get moved down. Come week 15 for playoff time. Tyler Warren, you projected 10, you put up 9.7. 10.7, you put up 9.7. I'm proud of you. Just keep it up, bro. I mean, yeah, you usually meet your projections. I would like to see you put up more points because what have you been doing recently? 9, 7, 13, but 5, 7, 5. Let's see more from you. I have you starting. So I'd like to you put up at least 10. You're my flex too. At least 10 to 15, bro. So Bills. Now Bills. You projected 5, you put up 17. You and Jason Myers did excellent. I had Jason Myers in another league too. You and Jason Myers did excellent. You guys put up like 35 points together. Proud of you guys. You guys helped me win. You guys really did. Thank you. Because without that, it'd be like 91 to 65, I guess. So yeah. Now let me go. So that's gonna do it for this week. But let me go to the schedule. Let's go to my schedule, right? So this is up next. So this is the lineup going into. Why is it not? Oh, I didn't like that. Hold on, let me go to my. Go to week 14. All right, here we go. No, it's not showing. Oh, here we go. Current. I wanted to show my matchup. There we go. So I had Dak Prescott starting. Bijan Robinson starting. Damn, they're saying he has the advantage in every category, basically, besides quarterback and tight end, huh? That's crazy. So they're saying James. Okay, James Cook over Bijan. I don't know about that. Brees Hall over Montgomery probably. Nah, depends. Not maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Puka Nacua over Ladd. Yeah. Romo Dunze over Jacoby. Depends. Anyway, I'm not gonna look too much in that. Anyway, so I got Dak Prescott started Bijan Robinson. I moved up David Montgomery because whatchamacallit. Rico Dowdle went on he went on bye. Lab McConkey, Jacoby Myers. You guys are I moved up Jacoby Myers. Just I think he's gonna be a better. He's gonna score more than Marcus Wilson this week, but we'll see. And Jacoby Myers has been racking up yardage and he's been racking up momentum with the Jacksonville Jaguars. So Tyler Warren, Jake Ferguson, you guys are staying. I'm gonna keep my faith for one more week. If not, then I'm gonna switch out the two tight ends, bro, because I need you guys both to kind of perform for me. So Chiefs defense, I'll start you guys. You guys got Houston. That should be easy for you guys, and you guys are home. They don't even have CJ Stroud, if I'm not mistaken, or do they have CJ Stroud? I don't think they have CJ Stroud, if I'm not mistaken. It should be easy for you. Jason Myers gonna need another big game for you, bruh. Hopefully 19-point kicks for you. So we'll see, man. But yeah, that's my line. I'm going into it. Dak. You got Dak, Bijan, David, Ladd, Jacoby Myers, Tyler Warren, Jake Ferguson, Chiefs defense, and Jason Myers. Going into week 14 with playoff, well, not with we're already clinched playoffs, but with like seeding and like bi-weekly, like buys at stake. This is kind of a high stake game for me. And it even makes it more interesting because it says that he has the advantage in all these categories besides the quarterback and tight end. So I'm the underdog. I'm literally the underdog, bro. Like literally. I'm projected 98 points. He's projected 115. All right, bro. So yeah, man. Let me know. I'm gonna follow up with you guys next week. Update you guys on future playoffs and current playoff standings. How I did in week 14 playoffs. But yeah, I think that's for the most part gonna do it. Let me know who should I pick up. I can't trade for anyone anymore. Should I drop? Who should I pick up off the waiver wire? Am I gonna win? Am I gonna win out? Am I gonna win the playoffs? You know what I'm saying? Do you see it? Even as the 1 seed, am I gonna lose? Do you see me winning in all 3 leagues? Hey man, I have faith I can win in all 3 leagues and win all 3 of my playoffs. So let me know what you do in the comments. But for me, that's gonna do it, man. I said what I'm gonna say. Peace.